Good morning, PT on Ice Daily Show. My name is Dr. Jessica Gingrich, and I am on faculty with the pelvic division here at ICE. As always, we have some wonderful opportunities for learning coming your way. If you go check out ptonice.com to see when we are going to be close to you, we have a 2-day live course that's going to bridge the internal pelvic floor assessment with return to strength training, endurance training, gymnastics, and so much more. And we also have an 8-week online course that is a wonderful starting place in treating the female athlete. So if this is something that's been on your list, head over there and snag your spot. So I'm going to actually take a turn, and instead of talking about pelvic things, I'm going to talk about social media. So social media, kind of from the lens of someone who has been doing it for 2.5 years, so not all that long. I don't have a degree in it, so I would consider myself somewhat of an amateur with this, but also kind of talking about it in the space of pelvic health and how scary that can be, because there are already a lot of really negative things around pelvic health, and putting that on social media can be really difficult. So again, I've been active on social media, posting things about pelvic health, pregnancy, postpartum, and other various PT-related things for about 2.5 years. I was encouraged by the ICE faculty to just kind of do it. Just do it, show up, post, don't think too much about it. And I remember feeling all of the things around this. I was nervous, I was scared, I was excited. I've felt things like I just want to quit. I've also felt the things where I just want to push the gas pedal down and keep going. I've felt all of the feelings. So my nerves tend to get exacerbated when I think about, what are people going to think about what I'm posting? What do I do when someone comments something mean or negative? What if when I share something, it's not enough? It is a topic, but there's a lot of different kind of things that you could post about it. Really, the list kind of goes on. So what I want to do is I want to share some of the things that I've learned along the way, as well as breaking down some of those fears. So first, if you have an idea, write it down, because you will not remember when you come back to it and you are thinking about the time that you're creating content, filming stuff. You're not going to remember. So write it down. Have something in your notes tab on your phone where you can write down and jot down kind of what you were thinking. If you see something that inspires you, just do it. You can take an idea and turn it around and make it where it's going to resonate with the people following you. Does not mean you're stealing an idea or that that's already out there. Post it, because someone who's following me may not be following you. If you are feeling overwhelmed, take time off. Turn your app off and go on a walk, do something different. That idea, that post, it will still be there when your mental health is better. So let's break down some of the feelings. So what will people think of the post that you're posting? First of all, everyone's going to have an opinion. Everyone has an opinion. And what if they think, instead of it being negative, what if they think it's helpful? What if it drives this person who needs you to you? Obviously, you will have other opinions that trickle in. And when they do, just think it will increase your engagement, meaning it will reach more people. The wonderful thing about having this kind of thought is that if you are an ICE-trained physical therapist, you know the importance of positive messaging around anything. So if you are posting something and it's not negative, it's not going to encourage someone to not work out, to stop what they're doing. Post it. What about all the negative comments that you see on so many other reels and posts? You will inevitably get those. They will come in, but sometimes it's really hard to read the context behind text. So when you first read a comment and you aren't filled with those butterflies and unicorns, like, oh, they really love this, this is awesome, close the app, take a breath, and think about the response you want to give. This is a great time to educate someone who doesn't know. Remember, you are the expert, and even like validating them can be very helpful. So this kind of leads me to my next point. What about not sharing enough? So for example, what if you get a comment from like Soccer Mom 87, and she says something along the lines of, you didn't address this. Well, that's a perfect time to comment and say, that's actually something that I was going to address on my next reel. Thank you for bringing that up. So now you have something that you can create another reel on, and you didn't even have to think about it. I think sometimes people forget that you have a 12-second reel that you're trying to get some kind of educational piece around. And so you can break up your reels, and that way you have content over the course of however many weeks. There are so many feelings around social media, and the trolls will be there, but so will the people that are in desperate need to find the right person. So if you are sitting on your post, you've got several drafts in your Instagram drafts reels, post it. Just post it, reread it, make sure there's no typos. And even if there are, that's okay. Just post it. I want to encourage all of you to go to my last reel. It is about running and peeing in your pants, or maybe it's my second to last reel. I was totally offbeat with the music that I found or that I used for it. I even made a funny face on the reel because I realized I was offbeat, but I had a patient coming in. I wanted to get that content filmed and I wanted to get it posted. So I kind of said, screw it, and posted it anyways. And I've gotten a lot of love, a lot of like, hey, I love that you just kind of posted that and you recognized it. But I also have gotten some comments about the what ifs, like what you didn't post about this or what about that. And all I care about is that that's driving more traffic to this. I want people to know that they can run without peeing in their pants. And so the comment that was left, I just said, hey, that's a great point. And I love it when that person can come into that visit. So if you are nervous, I want to encourage you all. Today's Labor Day, so I know most of you are off, but just post the reel or the carousel, whatever you have waiting in your drafts. And if you do have something that you post today, and specifically one that you didn't want to post, I want you to tag me, and I would love to share it in hopes that it brings more people to you. So I hope you guys have a happy Monday and a wonderful Labor Day, and we will see you next time.